morning. Welcome. So, what brings you here today?
I came to say goodbye. We're moving. So...
You're moving? Why is that?
It's a long story. They pushed us too far. They've been bothering us every day.
I don't know who you're talking about. Who's bothering you?
That developer, Yashar, they're going to build an office building. They're buying out everyone's property cheap.
That's not right.
What's it gonna be?
Forgive me, please. This place was left to me by my father. I would like to spend the rest of my life here.
You're putting yourself in a very difficult situation.
This is gonna happen one way or the other. So I'm asking you one last time. Are you selling your place or not?
What do you mean almost done? Do you realize how much this delay is costing me? This is ridiculous!
You have nothing to worry about, I assure you, sir. If he doesn't change his mind soon...
Listen to me. If only one of those 9 homes doesn't work out, this whole plan is worthless. I don't want to hear about almost. What I want from you are results, and I want them immediately.
You don't have anything to worry about. Even if he comes in with an army of men, we are still braver. If he tries to touch anyone, we'll bring the whole neighborhood against them.
Hussein, tomorrow we'll go and talk to him as a community. Let's find out what their issue is. But we should come up with a solution in the meantime.
It's up to you, Sevgi, but if you ask me, I wouldn't suggest that. They'll start bothering you as well.
It's not just Hussein. There are dozens of other families in the neighborhood who have been threatened by him.
Are you sure he's threatening them? I mean, maybe they're misunderstanding. Are you sure this is Hussein we're talking about? I mean, maybe we're confusing him with someone else.
I don't think we're the ones who are confused. I don't think you know your boss very well.
Hold on. I mean, I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Listen,
Hey, get off of
tell
me!
your grandfather from me he better complete the sale of his house by tonight. Otherwise, we'll take this arm and cut it off and send it to your grandpa by mail. You got that? Get out of here!
Convenient for you. Some things I'd like to talk about. Excuse me. Have a good day.
Good day.
You shameless, greedy man.
The subject is closed, Farhat. We don't let people like this stand in our way. They think they can bring a class action against us. We can't let them go unpunished.
It's not right. That's heartless. I just can't do this.
It doesn't matter.
Farhat.
Excuse me, Mrs. Haktan. Please forgive me for disturbing you.
That's all right. What is it?
I'd like to make a small donation to the help center. That's why I'm here.
Mrs. Haktan, may I speak with you?
Of course.
There's a complaint against you for accepting a bribe. You're under investigation. You're suspended, effective immediately.
Dear God, help me. This slander doesn't only hurt me, it damages the integrity of the profession I've dedicated my life to.
I don't know how they can do such a horrible thing. Don't worry. Sooner or later, her innocence will come out.
You really think she did that?
Of course not. Mrs. Haktan would never do such a thing. Funda, get a hold of yourself. It's going to be all right.
For sure, it's a mistake. Don't worry about it. What did my mother do to deserve this? I can't go to school here anymore.
You can't run away just like that. I won't let you. Until your mother is cleared from all this, we'll stick with her. Oh, look, it's Onor.
I'm very sorry. I don't know how anything like this could have happened.
Ask your father. He'll tell you about it.
Why did you do it? Why, Owner?
You trapped her. You set her up.
I swear I didn't know anything about it. You gotta believe me. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
It's all right, Wanda. It's all right.
Fairhot, are you okay? You didn't go to work today. What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm fine. You go ahead. Dear God, I can't even ask for your forgiveness. I accused an innocent person. Shame on me.
Why? Why did my father do that to her? Why?
Hello, Fairhot, ma'am.
Hello, Izette. Bring us some tea, honey.
Yashar says hello. I've got your bonus. Enjoy.
I don't want it. Take it back to him.
Are you out of your mind? You can buy a brand new car with that kind of money. What's wrong with you?
That's it. I'm through. From now on, I'll never accept any money from you. Tell Yashar I quit.
Who do you think you're talking to? Are you crazy? Just take the money.
You threatened me and made me do something I'm ashamed of. I destroyed a good person's reputation.
You're telling me your conscience is bothering you now?
It's worse than you can imagine. I wish I were dead. Can't live with myself.
You should be careful what you wish for. Whether you take the money or not, you better keep your mouth shut. If you know what's good for you, and what's good for your family.
What kind of people are you? Don't you fear God at all?
What's the matter, Fairhot? Why are you yelling? Did you get in a fight?
Here you go, Sevgi. Drink this.
Thank you.
Obviously, they were using Yashar's driver to set you up. When we teamed up to fight for all of our neighbors' rights, they wanted to get back at us any way they could. I'll call a lawyer now. We'll sue every one of them.
I'm not sure that's right. Maytap, they must have threatened Fairhot to put him up to this.
Even in your situation, you're still worrying about hurting him? How about all the things he did to us?
We'll only cause him more problems if we go to court. They forced him to do it.
But still, that doesn't mean he had to follow their orders. He should have gone to the police or told us about it. What you're saying doesn't make it all right.
May God help us all.
Oh, Sevgi, I know.
What a shame. She fought for us all this time. Sevgi doesn't deserve this. She's a wonderful person.
They stopped the help center work, too. They're checking all the paperwork, receipts, invoices.
I wish I could catch who did this.
You can't catch him. Maybe if you're lucky, you can scratch the surface.
Uh-huh. You're daydreaming. These are the worst of all evil people, right, Faria? They always cover their tracks.
I should go and visit Sevgi. She always came to our aid and helped us when we needed it the most.
Yeah, you're right. Give her our best wishes. We're always with her. Tell her not to worry.
I will. Okay.
Bye now.
See you later.
Goodbye. See you later. What are you just standing around for? Time to get back to work. You lazy kid. Jeez.
sent this tape to everyone. To the education department, newspapers, television stations.
This is that developer's trick. He thinks he can demoralize Sevgi in the help center so he can clear himself.
There's no sound recorded. This is open to any kind of interpretation. Doesn't prove anything. If this case goes to court, I believe Sevgi will be able to beat it.
That sounds good, but that's not what I'm worried about, Chief. They filled people's minds with all that garbage. Some people might be thinking that you really took a bribe. Don't you get it? They even took Sevgi away from her work to be questioned.
Kadir, calm down. Think clearly. If you act out of anger, it will only make things worse.
Let me follow through on this case. At the moment, Yashar is missing. There are too many people he threatened. He won't get away. I'll find him and bring him to justice.
You're going to have to stay away from this case, Kadir. You're too close. We'll follow through on our own.
But that's not right.
No matter what you say, I can't let you get involved when you're all emotional like this. This case is closed. Go home. Sevgi needs your support right now. Go and be with her. Turn that off.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Too? No, you can't.
What do you mean?
Your mother, she's a thief. She took a bribe, don't you know?
What does bribe mean?
Go ask your mother. She'll tell you all about it.
Up above the world so high.
Again, we all come together, stand together. Whatever is done to you is done to us. Am I right?
Looks like these guys couldn't stop us with force. So now they're resorting to trumped-up charges.
What's going to happen now? Are we really going to close down the help center?
We aren't. They're closing it down.
We should always be patient. Justice will be served. Why are you crying, sweetheart? Are you okay? Tell me, what is it? What's the matter? Who made you sad?
Kids in our neighborhood don't want to play with me.
Why not? Did you get in a fight?
They called you a thief.
That's not true, sweetheart.
What does bribe mean, Mommy? They are saying that you took some money which didn't belong to you.
Do you believe that?
No, I don't.
Then why are you so sad?
Are they gonna put you in jail?
No, sweetheart. With God's help, we'll get through this problem too. You must listen to what's in your heart, not what other people tell you. Oh, my sweetheart, my Zainab.
What's the matter? You're not eating. Should I prepare something for you?
No, thank you, sweetheart. Go to sleep.
Of course he can't eat. This food is bought with the money he got for making Mrs. Haktan look guilty for something she never did.
What are you talking about? How can you speak to your father like that?
Why don't you ask Dad? He'll tell you all about it. How they trapped Mrs. Haktan, how they accused her of something she never did, ever.
Owner, enough already.
It's not enough. Do you feel good now? How much satisfaction did you get from doing that? Tell me, Dad, are you able to sleep at night?
Please, what is he talking about?
I can't even go to school. I'm so ashamed I can't even eat in this house. How could you do it, Dad?
Onur, stop. Listen to me. Onur, you're absolutely right. They forced me. Do you think I'm not ashamed of what I did? Please, come here. Let's talk.
What's there to talk about? I know what you did.
They threatened me. They said they'd hurt you and your mother. They left me no choice. I couldn't do anything like that even if they'd kill me. But I would to protect you.
I don't care, Dad. You shouldn't have done it. Even if they did threaten to kill me. You threatened my father. You told him you were gonna kill his family. Well, here I am. What are you gonna do, huh?
Are you crazy, kid? Get out of here.
You may have been able to scare my father, but you're not gonna scare me. You're gonna have to drop the charges you made against my teacher.
What's that now? Are you standing up against us all by yourself? Good for you. You're braver than your father.
Don't you dare talk about my father!
Get your hand off me. Come here, punk. Show you what tough is. You should have stayed home with your mommy and daddy, little boy.
Sevgi, are you okay? You're so quiet. Where's your fighting spirit? Aren't you going to do anything about this?
This isn't affecting just me. I'm worried that the respect my students and their parents have for all teachers might be damaged by these lies and slander.
I don't understand.
The circle of trust we've worked so hard to create at the Help Center it's been damaged. That's what worries me the most.
Oh, Sevgi, what are you saying? It's not as bad as all that. Do you think people will believe these accusations?
I honestly don't know if they'll believe them or not. But if I ever see that doubt in the face of just one of my students or neighbors...
I understand. Isn't the investigating commission having a meeting at the school tomorrow? I want to go too and be there for you.
You should stay with Zeynep. She needs you right now. I'll be all right.
I love you, Sevgi.
What happened to you? Who did this to you? Help me!
Good morning. Is Kadir at home?
He's still here. Please, come in.
It's not a social call. I need to speak to him about something.
Good morning.
Hello.
Is everything okay? Did something happen?
Kadir, listen. I understand if you don't want to talk to me. But
It's all right. Tell me everything.
Kadir, my boss, Yashar, threatened me. That's what he does. He made accusations about Mrs. Haktan. Until today, I was scared. I couldn't tell anyone, but last night, his men beat my son. I want to file a complaint against them. I'm ready to testify against them.
All right. Let's go to the station together now. You're going to have to file it with the district attorney, too.
Let's go. I want to do this right away.
Okay.
I have to tell Sevgi right away.
Ferhat was here. He's confessing the false accusation they made against Sevgi. They're going to the district attorney's office. They'll clear everything. Where's Sevgi?
She's not here. She left earlier for the deposition. I'm so glad to hear that. Come on inside and tell me.
She was always there for us when we needed her.
Who knows how bad she must be feeling right now? I wish I was there with her.
She hasn't slept all night. She hasn't been eating the last 2 days.
Don't worry, Fonda. It's all right. Everything's gonna be all right. After all she's done for everyone else, she doesn't deserve this.
If it wasn't for her, I would have been expelled from school by now. I made up with my father because of her.
Hey, are we gonna just sit here like this?
No, we gotta get up. Even when I really messed up, she forgave me.
Then we gotta get in there. We have to prove to them what a good heart she has.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah,
Let's do
exactly.
this.
What are you doing there? Why aren't you in your classes?
Our teacher is being accused for something she hasn't done. When she's not our teacher, it doesn't feel right going to class.
What you are doing is strictly against school protocol. You can't stay there.
What about what's happening to Mrs. Haktan? What's not right is accusing her and interrogating her. Excuse us, ma'am, but we're going to do something.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Stop him. Come on, guys, let's go.
You mean Ferhat filed a complaint with the district attorney? He told you everything? That's such a wonderful news.
Hopefully it will be, but Sevgi doesn't know that yet. She still has to go through the pain of being questioned.
If there's any justice, Yashar and his men will get what they deserve.
They'll get what they deserve, but what are you going to do?
I don't care. I don't want their money. You're all that matters to me now.
Are you going to be looking for another job?
He's a good worker. He can do anything. Sure, he can find something.
Yeah, as long as the job description is klutz, I shouldn't have a problem.
Well, I have to tell you, I'm no different than you are.
Mrs. Haktan, you read the report written about your case. Ferhat's son owner is your student, is that correct?
That's correct.
We checked his school records. His first semester grades were below average, especially his literature grade. But second semester, they're higher.
At the beginning of the school year, he had personal problems. That's why his grades were below average. Later, he started working harder. His writing has become quite impressive. His poem has been published in a magazine.
Now, you're a teacher, Mrs. Haktan, and that is a very noble profession. We have a great deal of respect for our dedicated teachers. We want you to know that.
As we all know, your records are excellent. You have served your profession in many different parts of the country. You are a loved and respected teacher.
Thank you very much. I try very hard as a teacher.
We don't doubt that, Mrs. Haktan. What we can't understand is why a woman like you would do such a thing. It just seems out of character for you. Can you help us understand this?
Mrs. Haktan, do you have anything to say about the accusations against you? We would like to hear your explanation.
I have nothing to say. I stand by my reputation.
Mrs. Haktan, if you don't defend yourself, you're really leaving us no choice. I'm asking you for the last time. Do you have anything to say regarding your case? If you do, now's the time to say something.
As I said, sir, it's your decision. I have nothing more to say.
The wide world of sports.
What's this?
Excuse me, sir. Please forgive us for interrupting, but we would like to tell you what kind of a person Mrs. Haktan is.
This is against the court rules. Get out!
Is it right to treat a teacher like this? She'd give her life for her students. This is such an ugly accusation. Please, listen to us.
This really isn't necessary.
Excuse me, Mrs. Haktan, but there's something I'd like to say. Even when Mrs. Haktan was fighting for her life, she helped me reconcile with my father. Who gets an education under these circumstances? Who? Who are you kidding, Dad?
I did everything I could. Should I have been a thief, huh? Should I have stolen money?
I wish you did!
How dare you!
You forgave me, Mrs. Haktan. Even after all the things I've done, you forgave me. But my father doesn't even want to see my face anymore.
You've got a nice blank page in front of you, Nihat. Write down whatever is in your heart. Maybe you'll see your father sooner than you think.
Will you ever forgive me, Father?
I stole money from the help center, the one Mrs. Haktan founded for needy neighbors. Isn't that a more serious crime than she's being accused of? But do you know what she did?
I also have some bad news. I couldn't come up with extra money. How about you? Did you ask your mother?
She said no, of course.
We wanted to contribute something too.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's very hard to ask you this, but today Funda lost the money we collected. I know the demo is really important to you, but it's not worth...
What do you mean? Are you suggesting I stole the money? I'm so embarrassed. This money was collected to help others, but I...
All right, Sejin. Sometimes our desires can cloud our judgment and lead us down the wrong path. The important thing is to learn from our mistakes.
I have something to say. I tried sniffing glue, and I made my friend do it too.
Do you really have some? I sure do, man.
Does that stuff even do anything, man?
Why don't you try it and find out for yourself? What's that smell? It's terrible. Don't smell too much. You might get high too. What's wrong with you, man? Okay. Mrs. Haktan, I'm really sorry.
If you want to start making up for this, there is something you can do.
Anything. I'll do anything.
Whoever you encounter at school, tell them how you used that poisonous chemical and how it affected you. Tell your friends how this kind of poison can easily destroy and even end young people's lives.
Mrs. Haktan tried to help me when she really didn't have to. She helped students like me when everyone else said it was hopeless, that I was just nothing more than a troublemaker. She was so patient with every one of us, no matter what we did.
If she wasn't around today, some of us would have been either in jail or living a terrible lifestyle. She saved our lives. It's obvious to us. Why can't you see it?
If it wasn't for Mrs. Haktan, I never would have returned to my family. Who knows? Without her, I don't know what would have happened to me.
This is my mother. I didn't find out until years later, but first she was my teacher.
Students, today you taught us a lesson. Obviously, education is not only given through books or tests or grades. Real education is the love and understanding between you and your teacher. Mrs. Haktan, we've just received some new information. The accusations against you have been withdrawn.
That's wonderful!
Farhat has admitted his accusations were false. We hope you accept our apologies.
Kadir, you arrested those guys, right?
I did, Unu. They've all confessed to their crimes. They'll soon go to court, and then with any luck to jail.
That's what I call justice. They'll pay for the crimes they committed. It's about time somebody put a stop to them.
Does Mrs. Haktan know we're waiting for her here?
I wanted to surprise her. She'll be here soon with her students.
You know, I wish we'd let the press know about this. What we went through could have been a good example for others.
Yeah, you know, I thought of that too. But Maytap said she thought it might be too much publicity for her.
Uh-huh. I know, she's quite modest.
Oh,
Pari, there they are.
I can't wait to surprise her.
Thank you all for your support and your faith in me.
Surprise, Sevgi! We're going to reopen our help center.
I tied the bow all by myself.
It's great to see you all together. This means a lot to me. But I don't think we need this ceremony.
Oh, why not?
This center is made out of cement and brick. Its doors open and close. A building is just a building. What matters is how we live. There will always be good things and bad things in life. What's important is to have our hearts open and to be merciful.
Uh-huh, she's right. I agree with her.
Yeah.
I have one more thing to tell you. I must share it with you. Because we're family. Before I left the Education Commission, I resigned as a teacher. I know this may come as a shock to you, but I hope you'll understand it's just time.
Everybody's asking why you resigned from teaching, Mom.
I was afraid they were going to have a hard time understanding.
I don't understand it either. How can you simply abandon a profession that you love so much?
Think of it this way. What happened to me could have happened to any of the teachers in our school. And maybe things wouldn't have worked out so well for them.
I don't understand, Mom.
I want this to be an example. I want people to know that sensitivity and honesty are hallmarks of the profession of teaching. Do you understand me now?
Where's Sevgi? She's inside. What is it, Asya? What's wrong?
Sevgi! Is there something wrong, Asya?
I want you to be the first one to know.
You're killing me. Tell us already,
Tell
Asya.
Tell us. God willing, you're going to be a grandma.
This is great news!
Thank God. Congratulations, Asya. I know you're going to be a wonderful mother.
What's going on, Mommy?
Asya's gonna have a baby soon. You'll be an aunt. Oh, sweetheart.
Since everyone is here, I've got some good news too. I didn't get a chance to say it earlier, Sevgi. Nevzat and I decided to get married. Of course, with your blessing, Sevgi.
Certainly, as long as you love each other. Come here. Oh, that means you're going to have your own family. Thank you, God. I'm so grateful for all of this.